welcome Augustas. And Augustas has brought something that he will cover very soon. Augustas is part of the show How to Live Together, but his work is not on display in one of the exhibition halls here, but on the rooftop of Kunsthalle Wien. It's a big installation which is kind of an icon for Kunsthalle Wien for the next months. Can you explain a bit about it?
Hello. Yes, I can. Basically, it's if you would be entering the Kunsthalle Wien from that side, you would see before the entrance on the terrace there would be this orange cat, and well, this cat was found by Ziggy. I don't know. I couldn't. Where is he? Ah, hi Ziggy. Well, basically, Ziggy, she's the chief financial officer at the Kunsthalle Wien, and like around 3 years ago, on her way to her job, to her office at Kunsthalle Wien, she was passing by this school, and she found this. Well, I will just take it. You can take it. Actually, she found this cat. It was made by as I learned after, by the first grade. How to say? Student of the school, and it was the end of the year, so they were cleaning up the school, so they just threw it away. And Ziggy, when she found it, she took it to her office, and it was at her office for these last 3 years. And basically, what you can see on the terrace, it's the same cat, just amplified. And yeah.
Yeah, I think in your practice you are very interested in showing the hidden and also the personal moments within institutional structures, and also kind of to show that there is labor and a social life behind the walls of institutions. You were also part of another exhibition at Kunsthalle Wien titled The Future of Memory. Maybe you can also tell a bit what you have done there and what you were interested in showing in that exhibition.
Yeah, The Future of Memory was like around 2 years ago. I don't know. Yeah. Basically, at that time, I did. It's somehow related to this work, actually. Yeah, it's a good question, maybe. But basically, I did the office, which I constructed out of the different offices of Kunsthalle Wien. They have 2 locations, and all the things were they were coming from different offices, and the person who was, and that was Marie. She's actually here. Hi. But at the time she was working in was a curatorial assistant, and she was the curatorial assistant of that show. And what I did, I placed her in that office, which I made out of different offices, and she was working at that office part time. And actually, this is when I saw first time this cat. Actually, this is how I, in a way, that was one of the objects I borrowed for the interior. But in that office, for me, was quite important that all the things I placed, there was not just any things taken, but it was kind of like there was like some materials of the shows on which people were working at that time, or there was some things they thought it's important to have in their offices. It was not just like any random. And also that office was kind of fully functional, so it was not a pretentious like kind of it was meant to work. It was not like a scenography that it's an office like out of. I mean, that was very important, the functionality in it. And
your works are always very specific for a certain place. Do you think you always need this structure behind to create new work, or is this something you are specifically interested in, or are there also other works that exist without an institution, for example?
I don't know. I mean, I like, in a way, to have to have this connection with the things which goes around me, and to create an artwork for me, it means it's kind of it's something important. Like the all artworks I do, it means for me something, because it's always something in a way new, and you always put like part of you, and it's in a way kind of documents a certain situation of the place where I am at that moment. And I don't know, like I think like this cat, in a way it would show in kind of the personality of Ziggy, who works, and here, and at the same time it's kind of in a way almost like as a statement for the contemporary art institution, that the people who work there, they also, it's kind of interesting that they also can have their own artistic preferences, their own choice, and could arrange. It's very kind of interesting to find some things in their offices,
maybe as a final remark, you are mainly based in Vilnius, in Lithuania. Can you give an idea of how the art scene is working there right now, and if, as Jeva just said, for Latvia, if there is a commenting on what's going on in society, or if you don't see that in many practices?
Can you repeat the last?
If you see that artists comment on what's going on in society in Lithuania.
I mean, what's going on, that's going on. I mean, it's like, I mean, so the way, like, my comment would be my artworks probably, or it's...
Do you think art has to comment, maybe?
Has to? I think it's, I mean, of course, otherwise why you do in a way something, I think, but it's always naturally in one or another way, it's always affected by the circumstances of in which the artists do something, so it's even directly or indirectly affected, so don't know. Thanks.
Thank you, Augustas. I think we will have a very short break and then continue with the next talk.